what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Before I start going on the Toyota, please help me subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification so every time I have a new video you guys be notified. But today I'm working on a 2020 Toyota Camry 2.5 engine liter, and I'm working on the brake service. So right now I'm going to show you. So this is the brake reservoir. Now you can see the fluid is right down here, which means that it's low. So it's when it's low, that's mean the brake pad is wearing out. It's going low, so that's why the fluid is going down. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but you can see the fluid is right at the middle mark. Right here is the max. On the bottom is low. After you take out the wheel, there's two 14mm bolts that's holding onto the caliper. One right here, one on top. So after you shoot it out, you can use something to pry it out. Now let's say you want to push the piston back. Let's say if you don't have the brake tool or the big plier, you can shove like a flathead screwdriver in and pry the piston back. You can see it's moving back slowly. There you go. Let's say if you don't have the tool. Now the second way is you can use a big plier, bite it into the caliper, press it back. You can see the pistons going back. If you don't have the plier or a flathead, you can use this tool, put it into the brake caliper right here, push it back. You can see the piston, it's going back in. Push it all the way till it stops, and right there, that's it. You can see the pistons all the way back in. The brake pads, just put a flathead in, pry it out. There you go. Now let me show you the good pads. So this is the new pads. Here I have a demo right here. It shows you this is the good, and replace soon and then replace now. When it comes to the red, you can see the old one right here is pretty much down to the red part. So that means you have to replace it. And you can see the new pads right here, pretty thick, the demo. So it's green, it's good. Now let me show you another thing. You can see both sides of the pads. You can see that this side, so let me show you, this side of the pad is a little bit thinner than this side. So that's mean if one side of the pad is thinner than the other side, that's mean you have to check the pin, the caliper pin here, and this one is stuck. You can see that it's stuck. So that means when you apply brakes, it only pinch one side in harder than the other side. So that's why one side is wearing out more than the other side. So you're gonna take out these two pins right here and put grease in it. You can see I pull out the top pin. There's completely no grease at all in here, no lubrication. And you see the bottom one is really hard to pull out. It's stuck because it's dry. There's no grease or anything to lubricate the pin. You can see I wiped down the old grease on the pin, and I put new grease on the new pin all around. Now I'm gonna put my new pin in. There you go. Now you can see that it's moving freely, very easy, very smooth. Same thing to the bottom, very easy, very smooth. So the caliper should have some kind of a little bit of play when you apply the brake, when it moves freely. So that's good for the brakes. You don't want it to be stuck in one place. Now since the new brake pad doesn't come with the clip at the end right here, so I'm just gonna take it out, swap it over to the new one. Now here's another thing before you put on the new brake pad. So check the shim right here too. Make sure it's not like broken or bent or anything. You can put grease in here so it doesn't make noise, but you don't have to. Only if you want to, but you don't have to. So put in your new brake pads. There you go. So it sits flush. Put the caliper back. Now I got the caliper in. I'm gonna tighten down my 14mm. it. And tighten the wheel down to 75 to 80 foot-pound. Now, after you're done with the brakes on both sides, go back to your reservoir. Make sure you check it. You can see the fluid is back to my max level because I pushed it back, and the fluid is going back up to the reservoir. But if yours is still low, then add more brake fluid into it. And this one says on the cap says .3, and that's it for this service. Before you start driving the car, make sure you guys get in the car and press on the brake at least 4 or 5 times. Make sure the brake pedal is heavy, so it has pressure and it's ready to brake to drive. So that is it for this brake service, guys. So if you guys new to my channel, make sure you guys subscribe. If you have any question, comment down below, ask me anything you want to ask me. But I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.